This should give me my skill damage increase, and on top of that is increased by 20% by the default effect, 260k. Not bad. That is buffed up by the scholar set too. My damage here should be quite good. 200k on 2 targets, dude. Not bad at all. Hello internet! And oh boy, on screen here is one of the oldest characters in the game. She's old in the lore, she's old in the game at this point. And that's because, well, she's really not that great anymore, right? At least compared to before. However, today's not really about her, it's about the new set. That this one though, I don't know how to feel about this one. Scholar lost in erudition, and what it does is basically 2-piece gives you crit rate, which is one of the rare ones that get you crit rate with 2-piece effect. 4-piece though gets you skill and ult damage increase by 20, and after you use ult, it additionally adds 25% to your next skill. Now, my question to you, audience, who the crud uses that? Well, in my mind, yes, Jingliu. Like, that's about the only one I can think of. Maybe, I guess, Yanqing, maybe, I guess, Sela, but I can't really think of anyone that specifically uses both skill and ult to do a bunch of damage, right? So it has to be Jingliu, no? Well, before we start, disclaimer, everything you see are from the Creator Experience server. Things are subject to change. Overview of the stats with this all-new set. We got all that. It's the normal build, but with a different set, basically. Is this better than Ice or Quantum set though? It's hard to say. I don't know the math, but it didn't feel that crazy when I was doing testings. Like, it's about the same as a Jingliu would do. I am keeping her at E0, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I did try and test around before making the video, but dude, let me just say, Ho, you'll probably hate Jingliu like a bunch, you know? If you take a look at MOC 12, this is terrible for Jingliu. In fact, if you cannot break them, the time you need to clear this is just shooting way up. As for Hule, it's the same thing as well. You need either a lot of people that just follow attacks or counter, or just get the hits up, or else Hule just takes like 3 action in a row and kill you. And you have Frozen Rest, which is just bad anyway. MOC 11, you have the only stage that has Ice Weak somewhat, but in front is a wave 1 filled with stuff that has Ice Rest. Why do they hit Jingliu so much, dude? Man, I literally can't showcase her with the new set in anywhere else but against the Ebola deer, so I guess we're doing that. Well, I'll see you when I'm there. Let me just run someone over. And here we go, dude. We have the freaking version 1.2 freaking team now. I don't think it's 1.2. It's probably not that old though. And yeah, coming in, we have 3 enemies with all Ice Rest. So to start, we have Ron Mei, still strong as crap till this day. And I have a good old setup, right? We got 1 speed lower than Jingliu on Bronya. Both of them are above 134 speed with the buff from Ron Mei. So it should be the perfect setup here. I'm gonna start with an E. Get that push up again, dude. It's been so long since I played this, not gonna lie. So to look at the skill, I guess, how much does it increase by? Not a lot, considering they have Ice Rest. It's 120k. However, considering the enemy has Quantum Weak, I bet if I used the Quantum set, I would do more. Only barely though, still. But the real deal happens right now. I'm gonna use an E right here and instantly go by ultimate. After the ultimate, I have 25 plus 20 skill damage increase. That's a lot, you know. And dude, 200k with Ice Rest on them, not bad. This skill should hit like a truck. Do I get to see like what the differences are though? I don't think so. They just don't show me. Does it show it here? Well, I don't know, but it's probably somewhere in there. Oh, it's right there. Scholar Lost Erudition increases damage now when using skill by 25. That's the additional effect, right? The initial effect isn't really there though, which is kind of weird. I read it again and it says increases damage dealt by skill and ultimate by 20. I guess it doesn't say this, but the additional effect though, it does say it. It says right here 25%. It should be quite a bit though for someone like Jingliu that does a lot on their skill. I should see a lot of increase. Well, it's about the same damage, but we lost a whole target there, right? So it's plus minus. You can tell it's increased by a bunch. Right, here's where I'm facing hell though. These two, dude, they hit Jingliu and now I'm knocked back. My speed's just all ruined now. That's why I just hate this blueberry. Everything they do just ruins like a Jingliu comp. Well, we'll go for a Gashran Q and I'll use my ult right away, dude. The speed tune is already screwed. We're probably gonna only clear the wave 1 in 2 cycles, which is terrible though. Well, I'm never one to give up. Let's go, Orphan. Use your ultimate. The amount of orphans that are in the lore of Honkai Star is worrying. Alright, no freeze on me. No kill. Oh my god, Jingliu. And they swallow their brethren. That's bad. Do I even push Jingliu? I think I have to. Even though like the speed tune is freaking sucky now, but I don't know why I just said sucky now as an adjective. But you know what? You guys get to listen to it. If I'm sounding weird, it's also because I have an ulcer in my mouth. It hurts to even exist. Let me just use my skill though. And that does 200k now. Ooh, you can tell like there's a big jump there, right? Before it was only 100k, but given Bronya did her ultimate, the default effect though of getting 20% damage increase, I guess it's not going to be that big a difference compared to say just using Ice Set. Maybe especially against enemies with Ice Rest though, it matters a bit more. But either way, let me just use my ultimate though. I need this penguin gone pronto. Let's go and do that. I should not target him. Maybe I should have targeted the Ice Block. Oh, it's too late now. I'm hoping to kill you in this turn right here, but it's not gonna happen. Well, maybe it does though. We do get 25% increase in skill damage now, right? From the Scholar Set. It should be right here. Yep, 25%. Doesn't matter though. I don't think so. Oh, come on. If I targeted him with the ult, maybe I could have had you too. Well, all good. I'll set up for the next wave. Go for an E. We'll get our stacks up. Nobody gets frozen, please and thank you. Okay. Now, mission to not use any skill points and to kill you. Use an E right there. Get myself an extra turn and that should kill you, giving me my ulti as well, setting me up perfectly for the next wave. I'm gonna come in strong. Let's just go ahead and dunk in everything I have. This should give me my skill damage increase, and on top of that is increased by 20% by the default effect. It did 260k. Not bad. Now, is it the fact that you can do 700k with Valkyron, or it may be the fact that you could do 500k on one guy with Face Yao, but it may feel lackluster these days, huh? We'll get the heal in and let's go with the ulti as well. Now, the Ebon deer is at least weak against ice, so this is like the optimal setup for Jigglypuff. All of the mobs as well should be weak against ice, so my damage here should be quite good. 200k on 2 targets, dude. Not bad at all. That is buffed up by the Scholar Set too. Is it the Scholar Set? What's the set name again? It's Scholar Lost in Erudition, which makes me wonder, why is it called Erudition? I guess if I'm thinking of who's good with this set, I can think of Argenti as well. But of the like about 5 other set he can use and still work out, I don't really think you gotta go out your way to go for it. In any case, let me just hopefully end you in this one turn, this current cycle. That would be ideal. Go with an yknow, break you with my break effect from Ranmei. That should do quite a bit. I'm gonna end you with the ultimate right here. All my buffs intact. And a yeet, 200, and you live on 3. Yep, this sucks. I gotta spend this on 3%, and it didn't even do too much bad. Well, we're gonna come back and eat 5 stacks of the turbulence, though. That's not too bad. Right, let's just try and die easier. I'm having some issues with that right now. Can you die easier, dude? There's no place for Ebola in this world anymore. It's not 1994. If you're wondering why I call him Ebola deer, the name is Abundant Ebon deer. I just call it Abundant Ebola deer. I'm so, like, not funny. Anyways, here we're Jigglypuff. You should have the Scholar Set. I don't know, but you do have Death Realm, which now that I think about it, why do you even have the ER increase? At the time, I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. Now it's like, dude, what's the point? All right, we got a nuke without the Scholar Set, and damage-wise, we're doing 179. It's really not bad, but I wouldn't say it's good either, right? This goes. I don't have Ranmei's ulti done. It might be why, but still 225 done. Not bad at all. This will be the ultimate I need to activate my 25% skill damage increase. So, dude, 300k. Okay. You know, Jigglypuff's kind of cooking right now. And I think I just do one more turn. And this is looking like, I don't know how many cycles it took. I think it's like 4 or 5, but the editor will like let you know at the end. Will I get 1 extra cycle? Do I need to take 1? I might need to, guys. Oh no. We'll go for an E right there. 31 left. Yeah, there's no way. No, I ran out of my ulti. I mean, my transmigration state. I gotta go with an E, and now I'm out of skill points too. I'm out of everything. God. All right. That means we need 1 more cycle, man. It feels so dead, but we're definitely getting this now. All right. You wanted it. I'll take the extra cycle, dude. I don't have enough skill points to end this in style, so I can only dunk in the ult mag. Oh, come on. But 20% ult damage increase. You can tell it's like not that obvious. It's like I just do double damage. 21 cycles in the end. And with that marks the end of that set's showcase. Now, in terms of mass, I'll leave you guys to it. As a proud fake Chinese Asian, I felt additional mass in my high school, so I'm not the guy for it. But honestly, this is kind of weird, because logically speaking, it wouldn't be that big of a difference. Like, you can use your quantum set, you can use your ice set. They're still going to be all really good compared to even this set, I believe. Maybe this is better by, say, 5%. Maybe this is worse by, say, 10%. I have no clue, but it didn't feel any different to me. She was still Jigglypuff. She plays like a Jigglypuff, feels like a Jigglypuff, which does make me wonder what is the point of the set, right? It might be for someone in the future, but for now, in the game itself, there's not a lot of characters that uses their skill as their main source of damage. The only one that mainly uses their skill, like, actually live on it would be Jigglypuff so far, no? Who else are there? You can let me know in the comments as well if you can figure someone out, but I really can't tell. So, I'm pretty convinced it would be for someone in the future, right? Which does make it interesting to think about, like, where the meta's gonna go. Now that we're in a break meta, I'm almost certain it's gonna end, like, soon. With Frappa, they are crossing the lines, so there's way too many breakers. We don't need more. Are they not gonna care about dots still? I totally thought it was gonna be a dot set or something about dots happening, but not quite yet. We have another crit-based set, Scholar Lost in Their Edition. As a conclusion though, do you want this set? Math aside, I don't really think you need to. Even if it's like better, it would just be say 5%, 10%. And even if it's say 20% better, you saw how Jinglu is not that good currently, right? Well, I fought the one boss in MOC that has Ice Weakness, but in the Hule MOC 12 stage, it's not that easy to use Jinglu to beat that, considering the enemy's not Ice Weak. Same with like the triplets, the dancers. They're all pretty tough, man. Granny Jinglu is no longer dominating. I wish she'd dominate me. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and that is all. Take care.